evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of NTV Sports Page. It's Wednesday, the 27th of July, and I'm Curtis Morton. In our headlines, top awards presented for Netball tournament, and in our feature for this evening, St. George's win first game in the best of three. We'll take this break, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, long time we no party. It's been too long. Long time we no jump up. And look how long we don't speak.
Nevis Culturama 48.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. According to unconfirmed sources, Shimron Hetmyer passed the fitness test at the Hazley Crawford Stadium on Tuesday morning. And after clearing the same, he will make a return to the West Indies T20 squad for the upcoming 5-match series against India. But the CWI selection panel has not confirmed this as yet. Hetmyer, along with other players, did the fitness test where he managed to surpass the required 40 mark on the yo-yo test. Hetmyer last played one-day cricket against Australia in July 2021. In the pre-match press conference last Thursday, Captain Nicholas Pooran confirmed that Hetmyer is working on his fitness with the squad. He's here doing a lot of work on his fitness, and that is really nice to see. The effort that he has been putting in, Pooran said during the media session on Thursday. He wants to play for the West Indies, and trainers and coaches working with him expect to see him sooner rather than later, he said. Now to netball. Immediately after the conclusion of the grand finals in the local netball tournament on the evening of Saturday, 23rd July, the grand awards ceremony was held. We take in this.
So let's get into the presentation of awards for this evening. Okay, we'll start with the awards for this evening. And we'll go to the best shooter for tonight. Best shooter for tonight's game. Who do you think it is? Who? All right, yes, the best shooter for tonight's game is Latasha Chantel Isles of Bath United.
There's a photographer?
No.
So just let's stand in front of
Yes.
Okay.
Chantel, come around here next to our sponsor. A round of applause for Latasha Chantel Isles. And we also have another award for tonight's match, tonight's game, and that is the Most Valuable Player Award. So the MVP for tonight's game comes from which team? And who is she? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hearing the name. The MVP for tonight's game comes from the Bath United team, and she is Tanika Liebert. And the sister is cheering as if we said her name. MVP for tonight's game, Tanika Liebert. And she's receiving her award courtesy First Federal Cooperative Credit Union. Okay, we have some additional awards, and these are for the overall tournament. And I'll start with the earliest team on parade. The earliest team on parade, that's when we had our opening 3 weeks ago, and that team was the Dynamics Sports Club. A round of applause for Dynamics, earliest team on parade. And the representative from Dynamics has come forward. Congratulations. And I am asking her not to go very far because the Dynamic Sports Club was the best team on parade. Okay, we have another representative coming. They were the best team on parade when we had our grand opening ceremony on June 30th. So congratulations to the Dynamics Sports Club. Now we will move to the MVP of the tournament. The MVP of the tournament. And this is a special award. And that person receives, from the Bath United team, Latasha Chantel Isles, MVP of the tournament, most valuable player. A round of applause for Latasha Isles. She has been in this business a long time, and she keeps getting better. Okay, now we'll move to the awards in terms of the placement. Fourth place, because we want everyone to feel encouraged and know that we appreciate their participation. And so, let's have the Pioneers netball team coming forward. A round of applause for Pioneers. And what I saw this tournament from Pioneers was a mixture of seasoned and new netballers. And that is what we need to keep the sport going. We need new persons coming forward and playing this great game. So kudos to Pioneers for bringing on some new players and teaching them the game of netball. A round of applause for Pioneers. And we have here Vera Herbert and Kiona of Pioneers. A round of applause for Pioneers. Now we go into third place. This team as well had a mixture of youth and experience. Another great thing that we are seeing, and that is how we keep our sport going, and that is the Dynamics Sports Club. Come forward, Dynamics, to receive your third place award. It's truly refreshing. So we have a number of them here. And like I tell you, youth and experience. A round of applause for Dynamics. Truly dynamic indeed. And now we move to the second place team. And we want the entire team to come forward for the second place award. And that team is the Revivers netball team. A round of applause for Revivers. You know, once upon a time I was a reviver, but they don't want me now. They say I'm rusty. They say I'm a traitor. No, not back in the 80s. I was among the founding players of Revivers, but don't worry, I'll be back. I'm not saying with Revivers, but I'll be back. Congratulations to Revivers. A round of applause. And they too are doing a great job of ensuring that the sport continues. So kudos to Team Revivers. And ladies, turn to the camera, turn to the camera. Nice, okay, we have the top model, the swimsuit model posing in front. Good job, Revivers. Second place in this, the first federal local netball league. A round of applause for Revivers. And turn to the camera. Yes, we want to pose. Turn to the camera. We want to see all of you. He's not seeing some of you, the shorter ones. She's behind there hiding. Come in front. Yes, you should be proud of your work. Second place in this tournament. Great job. Yes, a round of applause. Thank you so much. Good job, Revivers. And now, don't throw away the money, don't throw away the money. And now we move to the first place award. And the first place award goes to the Bath United Netball Club. Okay, we're doing some gymnastics here. Mine, you might reach hot bath later, mine. Okay. The Bath United Netball team, congratulations. You know, I live just a little distance from them, but they don't want me either. They say I'm a reviver. Revivers say I'm bad, bad say I'm revivers. Pioneers want me though. Congratulations. Yes, all the players for Bath come forward. And then we want you to turn to the camera. And these medals are also beautiful. Come on. And then turn to the camera because we want to capture all these faces. Turn this way, ladies. Yes. Come forward. Come forward. Heartiest congratulations to the Bath United team. First place in the first Federal Local Netball League on Nevis.
We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
Read him up. Appellize. Listen to this. St. Kitts and Nevis is a backman place. How can you go to a website and don't expect? What you do? You don't know it blows. You go get
Culturama. I'm back.
Let's go now. Wet them. Wet them. Wet them. Take it loose and wet them.
Yes, Abanton, live in Nevis, July 30th.
Check the good. One. Get ready. Two. Get ready.
You think last time was crazy?
Nevis crew. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Wheel it out. Wheel it out.
Crazy at this time. Boom.
Nevis, all you good. All you crazy. They can't touch all you. What a crazy crew. What a Nevis crew.
Well, I'm back, and tonight basketball is in the spotlight. The exciting 25 and under Parish League basketball tournament has entered its concluding phase with the commencement of the best-of-3 finals. The two teams in focus are the St. George's team and the St. Paul's team. As expected, Game 1 had the members of the crowd on their feet and shouting vociferously. The lead changed hands throughout, but in the final analysis, St. George's won by a nose. Final score, St. George's Parish 60, St. Paul's Parish 55. First quarter, St. George's 11, St. Paul's 8. Second quarter, St. Paul's 14, St. George's 6. Third quarter, St. George's 20, St. Paul's 14. And the final quarter, St. George's 23, St. Paul's 19. St. George's, Nicole and Liebert, 20 points, 6 rebounds. Julian Emilian, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Kijari Huggins, 15 points and 4 rebounds. For St. Paul's, Tabitha Abrams, 14 points, 11 rebounds. Fabian Fobbs, 24 points, 12 rebounds. And Azan Liebert, 6 points, 9 rebounds. Game 2 is now scheduled for Thursday. That's tomorrow, Thursday, the 28th of July at 7 p.m. Well, let's take in some of the action. 35 to 34 with 28 seconds on the clock in the third quarter. And 35 to St. George's. They have a quick substitution. So 25 seconds on the clock. 35 to 34. St. Paul's with the ball. They need a shot in to go ahead with seconds on the clock. And and taken away by St. George's. St. George's with the ball. St. George's moving nicely. All the way is the call. He goes up. He swings it in, makes it 2 more. 37 to 34. With 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 9 seconds. He has to shoot. He has to shoot. He has to shoot. He goes up for the shot. Sinks it. So St. Paul's sinking 2 more. 35 to 37. 3 seconds on the clock. 3 seconds on the clock. 3 seconds on the clock. Can he shoot? He will. He will. He goes for the long haul. And that's the end of the third quarter. 37 to 36 at the end of the third quarter. 37 to 36, we're into the final quarter in the first of the best of 3 finals between these two teams. Has been an exciting tournament so far. St. George's coming up against St. Paul's. Swings it back now to St. George's. Gets it across now. And here it goes. Moving nicely. It's going to be a long shot. Doesn't sink it. And so it's back now with St. Paul's. St. Paul's with the ball. Coming downtown. Spread is the call from the coaches. So, goes across to Tabitha Abrams. And back now. It's time to fix his trousers and dribble now. Moving nicely. And goes to the hoop. I think he has done the foul. Coaches are very much involved, giving advice constantly. It's a shot from the free throw line. So they have a chance to go even. And that's one. I think they've gone even. 37 more. They have a chance now to go ahead, St. Paul's, in this closely fought game. There goes. Doesn't sink the second shot. So it's going to be second all back with St. George's. So St. George's with the ball. St. Paul's playing a great game as well. Both teams in the finals. Thought about the big shot. Thought about it. Passes over now to number 11. Contact made. Here's John the foul. Doesn't sink it. This is the first one. Still 37 all. One shot left. Sinks it, so make that 38 to 37. Back now with St. Paul's. And he goes to the hoop and doesn't sink it. Back now with St. George's. Good. And he's going straight. Slows up now. And then tries a shot. Doesn't sink it. Back with St. Paul's. St. Paul's with the run through now. Long pass. He's open. He goes up and sinks two. I was waiting for that. Sunk two.
Watch the sizes of it.
39-38 with one shot from the free throw line. It could be 40-38. Yes, it is. 40 to 38. So St. George's behind the 8 ball now. Huggins will take it. And St. George's with the ball. Thinking about his next move. Goes wide on the left flank. So he's thinking about his move. He's thinking about it. No, he's driving now. Doesn't sink it. St. Paul's comes away. No, he got the rebound and sinks two. So it's 40 all. This is a really interesting game in the final quarter of the first of these best of 3 finals. So here he goes, moving nicely. He goes up and sinks it. Brilliant move. Gets a warm hand. The crowd up here warm to that. Nice little crowd in, I must tell you. Here goes St. George's with the ball. They're defending tight. He goes for the long haul. Sinks it. That's brilliant. That was brave. And that was good. So 43 to 42. Lots of talking, lots of excitement. Taken off him. That's brilliant. Good steal. He's open. He goes up. He sinks two more. St. George's. So the crowd down here, definitely St. Paul's. They were very quiet with that. Now St. Paul's with the reaction here. And yes, he caught him with that travel call. He was out of bounds actually. So coach is getting a bit edgy. It's 45 to 42. And St. George's with the ball. St. Paul's would want to get this ball quickly. St. George's thinking about the shot. Goes up, doesn't sink it. St. Paul's gets the rebound. He's going to try a long pass. No. Passes to his teammate who goes high. Oh, can't control it. Can't keep it in. So it's still St. Paul's ball. Still St. Paul's. He's going to think about the shot. He's going up for the shot. He's blocked. And he has drawn the foul. Foul on number 8. 2 shots. 45 to 42. So here he goes. Up he goes and rolls it in. 45 to 43. 45 to 43. One more. Sinks it. 45 to 44. St. George's with the ball. There's a lot of chatter in the crowd. Very animated crowd indeed. And they're all into this game. Here he goes, number 4 with the ball. Thinking about the shot. Trying to pull his way through. Trying to do a solo run and loses it. Well, I think it came off the hand of the St. Paul's player, Sabiti. So, it's back with St. George's. St. George's with the ball. Thinks about it. Oh, passes back, almost lost it. There was a low shot. He goes for the long haul. Sinks it. That's brilliant. That was brave. Big shot by Huggins. So that's 48 to 44. That was a great shot. Will the St. Paul's team be brave enough to do one like that? Can they have one similar? He can do it. He can do it. He can do it. Here he goes and swings it across. He goes up for the shot and doesn't sink it. But he gets the rebound. Goes up, doesn't sink it. And travel call. At the free throw line, 56 to 50. Anthony at the free throw line doesn't sink it. So even he, Winston under the pressure here. There goes. Pressure. He sinks it. So make that 51 to 56. St. George's with the ball and knocked out, I think, by, that looks like Abraham. So 56 to 51. It's going to be, well, it's been given to St. Paul's. So he's trying to turn. Is he going to shoot? The dangerous Anthony. Anthony lays up and doesn't sink it, but gets the rebound. 6 days up. Out it goes. I think off St. George's. Let's see what the call is now. Well, it's St. George's ball. So 1:11 on the clock. 56 to 51. St. George's ball has been knocked out. 56 to 51. And St. George's ball. They're marking hard. They're marking hard, St. Paul's. It's St. George with the ball. They're asking him not to foul him, and he sinks 2 more. Despite the pressure, 58 to 51. 1:01 on the clock. He takes it nicely. He goes up for the 2, makes it 2. So make that 53 to 58 with 54 seconds on the clock. And I think he was pressured there. And he has on the foul. So the clock will be stopped. with 51 seconds remaining. So 58 to 53. Deliberate ball in and out. 58 to 53. Seconds on the clock. Doesn't sink it. Comes away with the rebound. Falls for it. Back. He's going to try for the three. No. I think they're killing some time. I think it's deliberate. They're killing some time here. Taken away by St. Paul's. And he's free. He's open. He goes up for the two and takes his time. And sinks it. So, 58 to 55. St. Paul's not happy with that call. 58 to 55. What time do we have? 31 seconds on the clock. 31 seconds. Trying to do too much. Taken away by St. Paul's. St. Paul's. They're asking for a free. They're asking for a free. He's going in for the two. He tries for the two. He doesn't sink it. St. George's comes over with it. St. George's with the ball. The crowd is going wild. The crowd is going wild. The crowd, he's open. He has all the time to go up. He sinks two more. That could be the game. It's 60 to 55. 5 seconds on the clock. St. George's looks as if they have this wrapped up. 5 seconds on the clock. His coaches were screaming for a free. He throws it away. And that's the game, is it? 2 seconds on the clock. So, coach is not very happy. The lack of sportsmanship shown by some of the players. St. George is already celebrating. 2 seconds on the clock. 2 seconds on the clock. 2 seconds on the clock. There it goes. 2 seconds on the clock. And that's the game. That's the game. Final score 60 to 55. What a game we had. Very exciting game indeed. That's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.